Hello and welcome back to the next episode of the Aurora C# Uncut Let's Play series. In today's episode we continue. As we know from last episode, we are now at war with the enemy forces, at war with the aliens, and we are on our way to hopefully destroy their ships in this system and teach them a lesson for not listening to our demands. We currently have the the fourth carrier strike group with the first Bontai class carrier assaulting the enemies at the jump point, and then we also have the first carrier strike group on the way in 21 days to assist and destroy anything that gets through. Now, I'm just going to go right into it and let's continue the combat situation. So, our Varks are currently on the way now towards the target. I'm going to do 20 increments. We are 650 million kilometers away and we are heading towards the jump point. We will reach the jump point in 6 hours. So we're continuing to advance with our strike squadron. We have 48 fighters on that strike squadron, and we also have the Growler providing sensor readouts for our fighters. We're moving in, moving in, moving in. We should start picking up some contacts relatively soon. No contacts detected so far. They seem to have moved away from this area. Okay, we're gonna hold there. Oh wait, no, that's not the correct one I want to hold. Head to Captain Star, head to V51 at Signy. That's not who I want to hold. Fourth carrier strike group. I'm gonna have you hold, as well as the 10th strike squadron, and I'm going to order the 4th carrier strike group to move towards the jump point. Imminent action is occurring. Apparently. Baldwin class vessel seems to be attempting to escape. It was detected. We don't have a sensor lock, but we have a partial lock on those vessels. Can we chase that? Growlers. We could chase that. We have the fuel to do so. Growler, contact, Baldwin's, move 2. Move 2. Cannot be found. Okay, we lost that. So they're moving forces. They are moving forces around, which we have to be careful of. As they keep trying to go in and out of the jump point. Okay, we're just going to sit here for now. If anything comes through, we'll blast it. Otherwise, we're going to wait for our fleets to arrive in their designated locations. Okay. Another thing to keep in mind as well is that we've been able to have stealth ships essentially in the back here, just getting information, so we can, which is really, really nice. So we will take the battle. Now, Beta Pupus, I believe they have established a colony there, so an invasion may be in order. We can keys the class. Live pods over there. We're still waiting for the third carrier, or not the third, the first carrier strike group to arrive. That strike group is using a Normandy class carrier in comparison. Okay, we're continuing to increment. New ship contact detected, V51 8 Signy. Did we detect an enemy vessel of some kind? Not that I can detect. True transport. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting at this point. There's no vessels coming through this jump point though. Now the problem is if we move through that jump point, they could ambush us on the other side, so we need to be very cognizant of that fact. And careful. That's why I'm incrementing slowly. Because when you go through a jump point, you have jump shock, and also our carrier group is not fitted for fighting in close quarters combat. So we have to be very, very cognizant that that could end end us. So we're going to slowly keep heading forward. Okay, V51 Cygni. We picked up transports. Where do we pick up transports? V51 Cygni. We can keep the Baldwin classes are heading towards Captain Star. We have a partial sensor lock on a Reconquista. We believe that vessel, it does not pose a threat from what we can tell. It's heading towards the colony though, which is concerning. I doubt it will be able to do anything. Okay, we're going to move an hour at a time. We have 21 hours until the carrier strike group arrives. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send interceptors through. That's going to kind of scout out. That is going to be my prerogative. Another thing I do want to make sure with the carrier strike group, yeah, the Ontario's need to, they need to actually get inside, detach, land on the same with the ship as subfleet. There we go. Because they were escorting it in formation. They were not actually landed. They were actually just escorting it to provide missile point defense support, if we so desire it. Hospitaller class changed. I'm not sure where these vessels are coming from, but that's the galaxy map. Don't want to be doing that. Okay, carrier strike group is 10 hours out from the jump point. The ships are not here, so these are lost contacts from months ago then. We're closing in. Closing in. Closing in. Okay, Baldwin classes, V51 Cygni. Looks like they're heading towards possibly the colony. I'm not too sure though about that. Okay, we have. I'm gonna keep the carrier here. Yeah, carrier, you're going to hold here. I'm going to have the strike squadrons load back up into the load back up onto the carrier. So land on the side mothership as subfleet, land on the side mothership as subfleet, and then do the exact same thing for all of these guys. And then what I am going to do though is I'm going to send the Growler. You're going to go into Beta Pupus, and I'm going to launch the Ontarios into Beta Pupus as well. Okay, so on their way. Those will land up. If the enemy decides they want to chase our vessels, which they can more than happy do, then we will. They may decide to attempt auto bombardment on our forces on the colony, which could be a problem, but we should otherwise be fine. So we're going to go through and we're going to make sure the jump point is safe before we move the carrier through, because otherwise, you know, we don't want to risk anything. Okay, Growler inbound. 5 minutes until jump. Okay, we have jumped into V51 Cygni. Not V51, Beta Pupus. We have jumped. What are any contacts on the other side? No contacts detected so far. That is great news. I'm going to order the... yeah, I'm going to order the 4th carrier strike group then to move into the jump point. Do a standard transit. That's fantastic though. That means that we should be fine. Interceptors are also now here. We have gotten further information on V51 Cygni of enemy forces moving around. Are they heading towards the... I can't tell. There's about 8 vessels now. They're heading towards the colony. That is self-evident. They're also heading towards the Kiswa. The Kiswa will die if given the shot. But we're going to standard transit through there. How much longer until the first carrier strike group can arrive? We are looking at, what is that, 21 days? Yeah, we're looking at 16 16 days until Captain Star. 29 days until entering that jump point, so that is going to take us quite a bit of time. So the colony may take bombardment, and the Kiswa that we captured may die. Okay, we have successfully entered the jump point to Beta Pupus. Now we're going to land all of the current fighters. So land on assigned mothership, and land on assigned mothership. Okay, and then we're going to head towards, what's the range? Contact range. Contact range is 617 million kilometers. Okay, we're going to move away from the jump point just in case the enemy does move, and then we're going to launch a Growler as well as other fighters to that location. I'm okay with abandoning that system for now, because we'll have reinforcements there soonish, and so there's only 1 million people living there. There are also Marines. They won't take the planets, but they may bomb them a little bit, which would be annoying, but there's not much you can do about that. Okay, I'm going to launch a Growler, as well as all of the aardvarks. And we're gonna go say hello to all of the enemy ships. So which planet are they orbiting? They are orbiting, well, we don't know what they're orbiting, but we're going to head towards Vega, the Vega jump point. First off, let's have all of these guys join a subfleet, make sure they're all correctly set up so that we can fire when we need to. You are going to follow. Okay, and then I'm going to have 10th Strike Squadron head towards the Vega jump point. Okay, they're now on their way. Action. Looks like we're being fired upon by someone. I can't tell who or not. Or are we firing? Because we did just do that, did we not? Make sure they're actually on ceasefire fleet. Yeah, it looks like there was people still on orders to fire, which is a problem. Okay, we're going to continue moving forward. Aardvarks as well as the Growler is on the way. Luckily, they complement each other perfectly, so shouldn't have any issues. 4th Carrier Strike Group has arrived at the waypoint. We are moving towards Vega. We'll be there in 8 hours. No detection yet. Okay, we have detection of enemy partial contact. Yeah, we have contact. So we have 24 orbital miners, 81,000 tons, 2 Reverend Mother H vessels. These look like civilian crafts to me, so I'm going to hold off for now. So I'm going to tell the Strike Squadron to hold. And I'm going to launch the Ontarios to head towards the contacts. And I'm also going to launch the Quebecs to begin boarding processes. Or processes. You were going to board one of them. So there's the 26th. Attempt boarding action, attempt boarding action. So I'm going to capture at least one of each. Not so much because I want to keep them, but more so because not so much that I want to keep them, but more that I want to gain information on what we're on the kind of vessel technologies that they have. What we are going to do though is I'm going to move the interceptors into location, and they are going to finish off these crafts. They're going to annihilate them for us. So yeah, those Ontarios won't take that long. Looks like another one of our civilian ships was destroyed by enemy fire, which is definitely unfortunate. We will pay the aliens back for attacking our civilian vessels, though. Okay, we have our vessels on the way. Should take a few hours, apparently. Tell you intercept. The interceptors will won't blow most of them up, while the normal guys will just capture. Capture. No need to waste missiles on civilian targets. Precious missiles that we can't replace when we're in enemy territory. Okay, strike group coming in. Well, not strike group, but boarding crafts are coming in now. Whoa, 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 whoa! They have enemy. They have things. They have things. Whoa! I didn't anticipate that. That was my bad. Run. We just lost our first vessels. From our thing. Strength 1 impacts. What kind of ship is using it? The Reverend Mother Gaius H006. I see. Okay, well, interceptors are on their way here. Breaching charges have... We are penetrating the hull now. 47 crew dead on the orbital miner. Okay, we're now boarded... Yeah, I think that was now that we boarded the other vessel. No, this crew seems to be in a lot better shape than the other one. How much longer until the interceptors arrive? 52 minutes. So we're going to have to wait quite a bit of time before we get reinforcements. But we are starting to mow through the crews, which is good news for us. We successfully captured the Reverend Mother Gaius HE, so destroyer escort. So these are actual ships. That's my bad then. Do you still have your weapons? Yes, you do. Why don't you turn your... Okay, so it's only got one twin ghost defense turret. That was my bad then. Fire on the other vessel. So which one's ours? Ours is 26th. We attacked by, so now we're putting weapons at each other. We successfully penetrate the hull of, well, yeah. Destroyer, what's your armor situation like? Could we just continue to send you against the enemy? Well, you can't catch up, can you? Armor status isn't that bad, but at least we have information on the engine as well as the type of armor. In fact, I think we'll actually have you rejoin the fleet when you can. So join fleet, and we can use this vessel. Interceptors, though, will catch and kill the remaining ships. But yeah, they were escorting. I did not expect that. Yeah, we're firing back and forth here as we try and flee the area. These turrets have quite a bit of range. Crew casualties. Yeah, we're just kind of hitting each other's armor. Okay, boarding has successfully occurred. We're killing the crew now. How much longer until that strike squadron can arrive? Quite a bit more time to go. Okay, we're going to do 2-minute increments then. Actually, the Reverend, you can do something that's a little bit easier, a little bit better for us. Pick up the life pods. We have survivors who we can rescue here. Shouldn't take you that long. What's the damage control like? I'd like you to not be that damaged so that we can actually use you in combat. Okay, an active search sensor was damaged, so nothing too big of a deal. It's still a shame that we lost those Quebecs, because having the ability to board enemy vessels is just so useful. Okay, Ontarios are en route. Primary target is going to be the Reverend. The rest can be destroyed. Okay, weapons should be ready. What is the range? Let me check on the Ontarios. First carrier strike group. Fourth. We have a range of ship design. 30,000 kilometers. So that is what we will aim for. So I'm going to order them to follow the contact. So we're going to follow this guy, and we're going to go, I say 15,000 kilometers. Is more than enough. We don't want to get too close, but hopefully, with decent speeds, we should be able to dodge attacks and do as well as we theoretically can. We're closing in. This is what the interiors are made for. We may lose 1 or 2 here. Yeah, I'm going to say as soon as they get within, because we close like 100,000 kilometers within that amount of time. So as soon as they get within their range, auto assign fire control. Yeah, auto assign fire control. Do that. Assign to fleet. Open fire. Assign that to fleet. Okay, we lost an Ontario. So a catastrophic explosion. We also took armor hits on a bunch of other ones. So far, everything is okay. Okay, we suffered another explosion. But we are damaging the enemy vessel. We suffered another catastrophic explosion. We're continuing to hit the target. We took penetrating hits, so yeah, we lost multiple fires. We lost 4. Why are we slowed? I don't see a reason why we are slowed here. There we go. Back on. We're continuing to fire. We're starting to penetrate. Ah, yeah, we're following. That's what we're doing. Okay, there we go. Okay, target down. We lost how many vessels for that? 9. We lost 5 Ontarios for it. Which, when you think about that, that's 2,500 tons, and they kill 3 times that. So that works pretty damn well for us. Now, we get the job of finishing off all of these vessels. So, I'm going to cease fire all, assign that to fleet, and I'm going to give the fire at will command. Yeah, I'm just going to give the fire at will command and then assign that to the fleet. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, they should now just be trying to decimate through these targets. No, I want you to just fire. Yeah, fire at will. Fire at will. Fire at will. Yeah, go for this one. Assign to fleet. 20 hits. 32 hits. Okay, that's another vessel dead. Continue chasing. We're just going to keep going through these guys as we do. Assign that to the fleet. Another Mahadi dead. And then we're going to go for 003. Assign that to fleet. Another one dead. Go for 004 now. Assign that to fleet. Excuse me? Why aren't you chasing? 4th Ontario Interceptors. Head towards the targets. 004. Head towards 004 and get rid of it. 64 more hits. Another dead vessel. Splash 4. Let's go for 005 next. Assign that to fleet. Okay, that's another vessel dead. And now we're going to head towards the other targets, and I'm going to split their fire. So contacts, head towards that. I'm going to split your guys' fire down according to each individual vessel. Okay, next time I need to be more cognizant of the fact that they may have escorts, which could always be a problem. Also, I'm not sure it was worth losing this interceptors when we could have used missiles, but I think honestly the missiles are probably more expensive. Nah, they're not, but it's always a little bit of a problem. 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then 24, 24. Boom, 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 boom. Slowly kill all of these vessels. Oh yeah, like actually follow the target. That would be fantastic, please. Follow. Follow. Wait, what? We captured? Did we capture one? Oh, they surrendered. Where is the thing? Like sensor technology. Hits. Slowed. 008. Sensor signal. The alien ship, orbital miner Mahadi 008 has surrendered to our forces. Well, they better please surrender. That's what I'll probably say to them. Okay, follow the ones that are still moving. And pick them off. Fail. Of course you're not going to ram a vessel like this. Contacts. Which ones are still moving? Group contacts. 23. Head for the 23rd one. Follow. But yeah, we managed to capture one of them, which is always nice. 11, 12, 10, 13, 15, 16. We're having problems because of the damage. They're damaged, aren't they? The main weapons are kind of having problems because of land back is assigned with the ship then. Well, we destroyed most of them. We need to destroy the others because again, these guys are helping their mining operations, so we need to search and destroy where possible. Ceasefire the fleet. Let me have a look at the captured vessel as well, by the way. Ship design, Mahadi. Commercial internal fusion drive. Orbital miner. Yeah, these are orbital miners. How badly damaged is the vessel? Damage control. Yeah, its engine's out as well as the other stuff. We can mainly just leave these here to die. I mean, they've surrendered to us, but who cares at the end of the day? Ceasefire. Yeah, ceasefire this one because this guy was still firing. 6 rescued by Reverend Mother. Fantastic. And then we're gonna have you head I'll have you pick up the life pods. Since you will have space because your crew died. So you'll rescue all the survivors. Well, not rescue, but capture them. We will rescue the Ontario B survivors, though, because those are actually of vital importance. But we will capture all of the survivors. Yep, there goes the Keyswar. In V51A Sydney. Okay, the enemy fleet is now reigning supreme in this location, which is definitely a problem for us. Fourth carrier strike group over in Beta Pupus is now continuing its advance. Where is it? Yeah, okay. 10th Strike Squadron. We should probably send you forward. Continue sending you forward towards the Vega jump point. Yeah, I think that's only fair for what this is at the moment. Those vessels will take so long to flee that we can just go resupply our Ontario class interceptors and then we can come back and we can deal with the rest. I'm really interested to see if there's any targets on top of the jump point whatsoever. If not, then that'll be good for us. There we go, we have detected targets. They are 2 Baldwin class vessels, 12,000 kilometers per second. Good to know. We will release ordnance on top of them. Okay. Jump D. I'm not sure what that means. So those are defensive firecraft. So the Reverend Mothers are point defense. So let's go for the Reverend Mothers first, then we'll kill the Baldwins. Okay, prepare to fire. You on the Reverend Mother, assign that to fleet. You onto this one, assign that to subfleet. And then you onto this one, assign that to subfleet. You are going to then, you're going to fire on, I haven't seen enough fund before, but we will assign that to subfleet. Once we've closed within distance. Yeah, these are pretty high ECM ratings. We need to get within much closer range to actually be able to effectively fire. We can flee, which is good if we need to. This is the advantage of using fighters. Even though our ships are slower, we can use fighters. Because their standard fleet speed is 12,000 kilometers per second. Okay, we're nearly within effective range. We haven't seen any missiles from them yet, which is interesting, I will say. Okay. We are within range. Open fire control. Open fire fleet. Let's go. Everything else synchronized. Preparing to fire, preparing to fire, preparing for fire. And missiles are away. Head back to the carrier. Let's get out of here. Missiles and they're out. That's 192 missiles, by the way. I doubt any of them will actually be able to survive such a salvo. And it's probably an overuse, but I just wanted to make sure that we actually get scored hits on all of them. Because we don't want to, obviously, not kill, at least, most of their point defense systems. Okay, missiles inbound, and hits have occurred. Armor hits. We're in the 32 nuclear detonations at 9. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the low chance to hit due to the speed of their vessels is really a problem. Even when we fire such high salvos, we only score a few hits. But we did manage to hit them and bring them down a little bit. We'll need to continue to do that if we want to destroy the rest of them. It's also causing a fund over here to drop out and is being forced backwards. The Reverend Mothers I'm not that scared of. We can keep somewhat distance from them, and they're just point defense boats. It's the Baldwins they're escorting that's going to be the big problem. The Dr. Petru is some kind of jump vessel, so I'm not that concerned by it. Let's just get our vessels back here as soon as we can. So we're going to just keep moving them back. Do we acquire? We acquired more information. Full geological survey information for Vega has been gained. That's fantastic. So we now have full information on all the minerals located here. Minerals. That's quite a bit. That's a lot of thorium. That's a lot of galacite. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely their home world, and we're continuing to gather that information. So we're gonna move forces back. Where's Beta Pupus? Yeah, we're gonna keep moving stuff backwards. We also have the Mahadis that these are gonna try and save, but once we get back, we should be fine. The Reverend Mother might not be, which could be an issue, I will admit. Because we can't actually fire that quickly, and we need to actually score some more hits on our targets. But if so be it, we will have to fire. It's their survivors they're killing, to be fair, so that's on them. Reverend Mother, let's try and get you back as quickly as possible to the fleet. And yeah, let's just bring everything that we need back. We need to rearm, outfit, and then go again and destroy the vessels that remain. The Baldwins seem to be going quicker than normal. We've lost contact of the others. I'm gonna assume that yeah, the Baldwin is just yeah, there we go. The other vessels are with. The Mahadi surrendered. I wouldn't be surprised if they just gunned that thing down. Like, it's not even funny. How much longer until we reach the carrier? 2 hours. Okay, Destroyer is just gonna sit here, I guess. It will open fire on its own. Well, they're destroying their own ship, so not a big problem for me. Okay, they're closing within range. They killed their own, yeah, they killed the Mahadi and all the people that surrendered on it. I will remind you guys that we didn't capture that vessel. They just, they surrendered. So that, they just decided that they were not good enough. And they destroyed their own vessel here. They seem to have a range of, what is that? About 250,000 kilometer range. But yeah, they just destroyed their own vessel. The JD Dr. Parrot. JD Dr. Parrot. Let me have a look at that. No, not those aliens. JD Particle Beam. So that's a long range weapon. That vessel will need to die then. Its rate of fire is low though, so if we can kill the Reverend Mothers and then the Baldwins, we should be able to use our interceptors to trade efficiently enough. Okay, we've lost sensor data on the enemy. And we continue to move away from them. We'll land on the carrier, then head back out again. Okay, Aardvark, detach. What worries me is the effectiveness of our missiles is a lot less than I expected it to be. Even with the new striker block or the Mark IV strikers, we're still having issues actually being able to hit the target. It's not so much that our point defense is any good, it's the fact that their speed is so much greater than our speed that they're actually able to dodge a significant amount of our missiles, which is definitely causing us issues. We're also going to land you onto the carrier. There we go, and then we're going to wait a little bit. Long enough so that we can reload, rearm, and then get back out there. Okay, are we reloaded and rearmed? Nope, we need to still wait. Give it another little bit. Okay, we are ready. Launching Strike Squadron. Launching the 11th. Launching the 12th. Launching the 13th. Okay, launching Growler Block 3004. Squadrons now flying in formation with each other. And Growler following primary squadron. Squadron is to head towards Vega jump point and deal with targets that are in the way. We are moving. No detection yet. Okay, we have detected the contacts, partial contact detected. We're attempting to flee from our position. We will close with it. We are within current range of 48 million kilometers. We need an effective range of around 48. I would also like to get closer. So these are all missile vessels, so we can get closer to them without. They're all beam vessels, so we can get closer to them without much of a problem. I want at least a 20 million kilometer advantage over. Okay, we are within a range of 29 million kilometers. Prepare to fire all missiles. Open fire fleet. Missiles away. Missiles are away. We will continue to follow the fleet as missiles impact, as we want to ensure that they all do impact correctly. Bringing fleet back to carrier to begin immediate resupply. Missiles continuing on course. Impact target in the next 5 minutes. We only 544 missiles for some reason, which is a problem, I will admit. I think it's because there was an incorrect target assessment. Okay, impact 22 nuclear detonations, 1 penetrating kit, on the Reverends. Okay, head back to the fleet and prepare. We will continue to hit and run them with our fighters. We have enough missiles to keep doing this for another 3 runs, and then we will send the interceptors in to finish them off. We're going to continue to try and do as much damage to them as possible with the missiles. They don't seem to want to get too close to our strike group, which is definitely interesting to say the least. Okay, we're moving. We have arrived at the back of the carrier. We're now landing all fighters accordingly. So 11th, 12th, 13th, and 10th all land back onto the carrier. We did not bring a supply vessel with us, so we don't have as many missiles as we would normally want. But we will try and bloody the nose and then head back to V-51 Cygni from that point on. We have landed, all fighters have landed. We are now going to do the mandatory reload time. We took estimated hits on a freighter attacked by Build One in V-51A. Yeah, it looks like they're just murdering civilians. The civilians in the surrendered, what scum. Okay, we have reloaded. All missiles are now ready to go once more. We are ceased-fired as well. We are now launching all aardvarks into space, as well as Growler 004, which will be used. So we're going to now fly back into formation, join his subfleets accordingly, and then we're going to head towards the target once more. 4th carrier, 10th carrier. Head towards the Vega jump point, and then I will give new orders to fire when we have the capability to do so. Okay, we are moving within range of last known location. No ships detected currently. Continuing our advance. Enemy Reconquista class vessel heading towards us. I believe that has Seawis of some kind. So we will hold at this position. Yeah, I will hold at this position. Oh, we've run out of fuel. That's actually a big problem if we've run out of fuel at this point. First carrier group is in 28 days. Where the hell is supply vessel? Supply 002. You need to detach. And you need to head to you need to head to what you call it. You need to head to V-51 Cygni. So Captain Star, V-51 Cygni. You're gonna need to hightail it. Okay, ordnance ready. Prepare to fire. Yeah, prepare to fire. We don't want to fire those. We do have the interceptors ready and willing to fight. Though they need repairs, which is kind of a problem. Damage control. Automated damage control. Automate. Auto queue. 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 Okay, have they repaired all of their weapons now? I would bloody hope so. Damage control. No, so one more weapon that needs to be repaired. Successfully repaired railgun. Launch interceptors. Head towards target. In this case, target is Reconquista. We will reach target within 2 hours. I'm going to order the Growler to follow the Reconquista. Yeah, follow target. So we don't lose the sensor lock. Also, they sent a scout ship to come sniff us out here. Distance. Under an hour until we have arrived. And tell the growler to stop now because don't want it to waste more fuel than it needs to. As we are running low on fuel. Okay, we are closing within range. And we should now be arriving at the target. 8 minutes. And we have arrived at target. Give them one, boys. Snap and fire. At the Reconquista class. Assign to fleet. And then open fire. Then assign that to fleet when you're within range. Are you guys gonna actually like fire your weapons? Also assign fire control. Fire at the Reconquista. Open fire. Assign that to fleet. You've got to be getting me. You know that, right? Yeah. Head towards target. Follow the Reconquista. Then fire the hell at it. Or out of range of assigned fire control. How are you going to be out of range of assigned fire control when you should be within range? Okay, you know what? Just move to location. You can get within literally 5... sometimes this really annoys me. Move to location. Okay. Yeah, why are you not firing? Oh yeah, because you're not supposedly there. Move to that waypoint and fire. Because you're out of range, but you should just be able to be within range. Oh my god. You think sometimes, you think that these guys could follow a simple order. There we go. Keep hitting the thing. Now follow the bloody target and kill it. There we go. Reconquista down. Thank you. Back to the carrier strike group. Growler. Head back to the strike squadrons. Yeah, follow. Head back to the strike squadrons. That's another enemy vessel down. We have partial contact of enemy forces. They seem to have gotten around us. What is the range to target we're looking at there? We're looking at 42 million kilometer range. 10th Strike Squadron, head towards contacts. And prepare to fire. Okay, we are within range. We should be able to fire now. Are you kidding me? We're 45 seconds before we can actually fire. Oh, you little motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We have everything ready and we could destroy... Well, this is annoying. I'll see you guys next time on the next episode of Uncut. Hopefully, this battle goes okay for us. I think we need to call a tactical retreat after we deal with these vessels. And we also need to resecure 351 Signy. We've gotten ourselves into quite a war. Significant losses on both sides. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. And special thanks to members Alter Ego 1101, King Strozer, Luz Neto, Impassive 9001, Gravmania, Petit Renito, Fishik, Alex Roberts, and Doodle SM. Thanks for your support. We're able to keep the channel going.